Hey you guys, welcome to Happy Healthy Meals with Risa Auger. I am Risa Auger and this is episode 55 of Happy Healthy Meals with Risa Auger. And I don't have a title for today yet. So, I guess my title of the day is, I don't even know. I don't know. But my big takeaway for today is don't go to the grocery store hungry. I say this all the time. I know not to do it. Guess what, you guys? I totally did it this weekend and I totally spent way too much money and now we have so much food. So much food. So if anybody calls to ask us to go to dinner, I'm going to say, no, I am making you dinner. Come over here like now. So if you learn nothing else from me today, please take away the do not go to the grocery store hungry because you don't have a filter. Like there's no way to say no to anything. I bought extra things, you guys. Even though some of those extra things were veggies, a couple of them were not. Like the gingerbread snaps that I got, that might be on the menu tonight. I have not decided. They might be a snack this week. We shall see how they end up getting used. But today I'm going to do something different. Today I'm going to show you what I'm making for dinner tonight. And I'm hoping that really helps you guys. And my lovely sous chef is going to do a little bit of, is going to do a little bit of the prep work while I am talking to you guys. Okay, so first, because I need to get this in the microwave, because it's my cheat. I microwave my spaghetti squash for like 5 minutes, and then I put it in the oven at about 400 for like 25 minutes. And it just, instead of being in the oven for an hour, it cuts down on that cook time. So what I'm gonna do is take my giant knife. Ooh, that needs to be rinsed off, and I don't know what I was cutting earlier, but I'm going to rinse it and wipe it down real quick.
Make sure you don't cut yourself.
And I'm going to make sure I don't cut myself because, oh, you guys, no Band-Aid. It still looks disgusting. I will not like zoom in on it, but no Band-Aid. Very excited. I promise not to stab myself right now too. Okay, so rinse your spaghetti squash off a little bit. Stab it a few times like you would like a potato, like when you're baking a potato. And then you put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. So I need somebody to put this in the microwave for 5 minutes. All right, it's going in the microwave for 5 minutes. So after she's done with that, I am going to, yes, love, just in there for 5 minutes. That's it.
And with the cap on or off?
Oh, to like steam it, just, you can put it on, that's fine. She means like the splash guard thing. Okay, so second thing that's gonna get done, I am going to throw some, okay, so I used half of these last week, that's why it's open. But I'm going to mix lentils, pre-cooked lentils, and mushrooms. A can of unsalted tomatoes, undrained, like leave it in there because it makes like a sauce. I'm going to put garlic in there. And for my acid, I'm going to use the juice from some pepperoncinis because then when we are done, I'm going to put the pepperoncinis on top and it melds all the things together if you're cooking with the same things that you're topping with. I'm going to, at the end, sprinkle with some olives and some Parmesan cheese. And then, because we need something green, originally I was gonna do spinach, but it is the season, for collard greens. And I love these. So I'm going to use half this bag, because this is a giant bag of collards. And what else is in there? Collards, turnip greens, mustard greens, and spinach. So see, it has the spinach in it. But I love it. And I don't know why, it's so hard to find collard greens other times of year. So when they're in season, I make them a lot. And they're really good. So I'm going to bake all of that together with the garlic and the juice from the pepperoncinis and a little bit of olive oil. Actually, maybe a lot of olive oil. and some like oregano and other Italian seasonings, and so we'll get that all going. And then I'm going to when my spaghetti squash is done, I'm going to slice it in half. I'm going to take out all the guts, and I'm going to spray that with olive oil and put it in the oven for half an hour, and all of this will all cook all together for half an hour. So those are my tips today, is save a little bit of time. Don't go to the grocery store while hungry. Even when you're going to Trader Joe's and you know that you're going to get a snack while you're there, that snack does not count. So make a plan, stick to the plan.
Also, sometimes
don't be hungry.
Sometimes I beg Mommy to help me look for the monkey.
Sometimes we look for the monkey.
Because I'm hungry.
Because you're hungry. Oh, and you want the lollipop? So, yeah, that's my big thing right now, is make sure that you have a plan when you go to the grocery store so that you can stick to that plan.
So you don't go willy-nilly and you end up buying everything.
Yeah, you end up buying everything. Oh my goodness. The other cool thing about spaghetti squash, it doesn't have to go on a cookie sheet. You can just stick it right on the thing, and then there's nothing to wash. So that's kind of cool. Sometimes I saute it. Sometimes I just do this, and then I scrape it all out because it's soft enough to scrape out at this point. It's a little hard, but you can do it for a little bit longer. It'll soften more. And then I use it in place of like anything that you're going to saute. So if you're doing chow mein or anything that you would saute your noodles or your rice, I use it instead of that, and it is such a great substitute, and I don't feel like bloaty afterwards. So that's really a good tip. Use it to choose your carbs wisely. That is my second tip of the day, is choose your carbs wisely. You can have bread. You can have things that are real pasta and real bread and real whatever, glutinous containing items. But you know what? Just have it at one meal. I just have 2 out. Yeah, one is a butter knife. One is a... Oh, you mean on the wall? Yeah. Mommy likes options. And certain knives are better for cutting certain things. Like serrated knives are better for cutting tomatoes and bread. And the big knives are really good for cutting the squash.
And pumpkin carvers are ready for you.
Yeah. Don't do that to the cabinets with your feet, please. Okay. So that's my second thing, is just choose your carbs wisely. So tonight our carb is spaghetti squash.
And later it's going to be ravioli.
Later this week it will be ravioli. That's true. And so that day is real pasta. And
I love ravioli.
That means I won't have like a real pasta or bread or anything the rest of the day. So I have it at one meal if I'm gonna have it, and I try to space it out every other day because I just don't do well with a ton of gluten. I'm not allergic to it, I'm not whatever, I just don't process it very well. So you need to find the place where you are your happy place with it and go from there. Sweetheart,
no.
Stop. So those are my 2 big tips today. Don't go to the grocery store hungry. And have a plan and stick to that plan as much as possible. And then also choose your carbs wisely, space them out. But when you are having really good carbs, you can have them every day. You want them every day. You want one at every meal because you need that energy. That's what your body needs to do all the things that make you amazing, that let you help everybody around you. But just find your happy balance. Know where that is. Do some experimenting. Do a couple days with a lot. Do a couple days with nothing. Find your happy balance, and that's mine. Mine is I can have something that's glutinously yummy every other day, and then my tummy stays happy. I don't like what you're doing over there with the dishes that are at the edge. Okay. So let's talk about the rest of my meal plan. The rest of my meal plan for this week is that I am doing chicken nuggets. They are organic gluten-free chicken nuggets that she doesn't like. So my husband and I are going to gladly have chicken nuggets one night with some split pea soup that I will be adding a sauteed veggie, or not veggies because it's already veggies. We're going to be stop, sweetheart, stop, please. We're going to be adding like an onion and some flavorings to that, and probably some feta because it's really good in it. And I will be sauteing those. I need you to not play behind me right now. Okay? You're supposed to be my sous chef.
I'm not your sous chef.
Oh, my assistant. That's what sous chef means.
I don't
Okay, that's fun. Do you know how to use the can opener? Can you open this?
I don't know.
You don't know how. Okay. Well, I'll just keep going and then I'll do the whole dinner at the end. Okay? Okay. So, why don't you go pack your lunch?
No.
Why don't you unpack your lunch from earlier today? How about that? We're gonna use our time wisely. Okay, so that's what I'm doing for that. Oh, and I'm gonna cook the onions in bacon fat because I saved my bacon fat. It just adds that little, it's good. And bacon in split pea soup is so good. We don't have any in the house right now because I didn't buy that. But I do have the bacon fat, and so it'll give it that rich texture in the soup when we go to eat it. And then the next night we're doing ravioli and sausage because it's so fast to just heat everything up in one skillet and then go from there. And I will probably make a small chopped salad as well. The next night we are doing meatballs in baked potatoes. So I'm gonna make some Italian meatballs and throw it in baked potatoes. And honestly, we'll see how much energy I have if I actually make meatballs, because I might just make it ground meat. Yes.
We're gonna have the veggie meatballs that I like.
The veggie meatballs that you like?
The ones that you put like a few veggies in and then the meat and then...
I can put veggies in the meatballs, yeah.
Yay, I love those.
When asked, right? So the next night I'm gonna make chicken tacos and grilled zucchini. And then the night after that, I'm going to use the leftover sausage from the potatoes to make pizza with.
And chunky salad.
And a chunky salad, which is where I just kind of chop everything up and I don't use any lettuce, and it's delicious. So it makes it really easy. It's a fast make, and I have a couple different
so it's salad without
dressings.
salad.
It's salad without lettuce. And technically a salad is just chopped items in a dressing. You don't have to have lettuce for it to be considered a salad. I know, right? Hey, can you grab the pot holders and get this spaghetti squash out so I can put it in the oven, please? So that is it. Those are my big takeaways for the day. That is my meal plan for the day. I hope it inspires you to make your own, to use your leftovers wisely, to pick your carbs wisely. Some of these things, like if I'm making okay, so like I haven't had anything with gluten in it today, right? So today I might have a piece of toast with my spaghetti squash, or I probably will end up having those gingerbread crackers because they're really good. And I've been craving sweet today. Just put it right here, sweetheart. So just up here, sweetie. Thanks. So we'll see about that. So check out my Instagram to see how my plating turns out. Woo! Here comes my steaming spaghetti squash so that I can clean out all the gross guts. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to chop the ends off, and then I chop it. So I'm gonna chop the ends off, and then I'm gonna chop it vertically to scrape it out. So I'm gonna do that while I talk to you. But make sure that you check out my Instagram
and make sure you
or my Facebook, and make sure you don't cut your fingers, to see how my plating actually turns out. And just to say hi, I want to see what you guys are making. So if you take pictures or you just want to tell me about it, tag me in your posts so that I know what you're making. And if you have any questions, make sure to send me an email or message me on either Facebook or Instagram. I'm there, creative.fit.hungry. And then also you can just email me at risaauger@ymeal.com. And if you want the recipes and this written down meal plan, I will be emailing that out at some point this week. So send me your email address and you can be on that email list, and you will get all the info, and life will be good and tasty and happy and healthy because you are eating some really great food, which will give you lots of energy and focus. And I am trying to say goodbye. Do you want to say goodbye? What's up? What? I don't know what you just said. So we're just going to say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say have a good week.
Have a good week. Bye.
Thank you for joining me, and can't wait to see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.